Right, here we are on another lovely Saturday morning. I can't believe how good of a day it is. Anyway, I'm excited now because you lot know that I like to show brands, products. I like to shout about them if I think they're good, and I do like to do the opposite as well, but we'll move on to that later on. So when you're working with your RC cars, right, sometimes you need tools, whether it's Nitro cars or 1/5 scale. I've got a 1/5 scale here because these require bigger tools a lot of the time. You've got bigger nuts and bolts and things like that. So it's nice when you don't have to buy special tools for your RC cars. So when you can get a toolkit, like a socket set, what you can use for your normal car, your real full-size car, and all the other stuff. Because I know some of you lot, you've got, you know, you like doing work on your real cars as well, don't you? And you've got other things as well. And I personally like it if I can just use, I haven't got to buy another toolkit for one thing, another toolkit for another. So I've come across this socket set and I want to show you it because not only will it serve you for your 1/5 scales, and it'll do your Nitro cars as well. The bits do go small enough for some Nitro cars, bits and bobs. You've got 17mm nuts on your wheels, you know, 6mm nuts and bolts in places and bits and bobs like that. It'll help you out. So I want to show this to you. So let me just move this car out of the way. There was just my little demonstration or prop there to say, look, you can use it on this. And we'll have a look at the socket set. Now I've already opened it. I've unboxed it. I actually unboxed it on another channel, a different channel. And I've been using it. And I'm quite impressed with it, which is why I want to show it to you. So let's have a look. So this socket set comes from Friday Parts. And this is a sponsor. They did send this to me, but I don't normally accept things that I don't think are going to be any good. And if I get them and I don't think they're any good, I don't normally talk about them. So but I've been using this and it's alright. And the other thing is, I got these gloves, look. Friday Parts gloves from them as well. Fix it once, fix it right. That's their slogan. So really that tells you that they're quite big on doing things properly. And these are an XL, and I usually take XL, and these fit really well, so I'm quite pleased with that. Also I've got some goggles and knee pads. But anyway, let's have a look at this socket set. And I think you're going to be quite impressed, because I certainly was. So it's got a nice case, and it's quite important that you have quite a nice case, because there's nothing worse. We've all had a socket set which we just kind of make do with, and we think, oh, I'll have to get a new one. I'm going to have to get a new one at some point. But you never know, you never do. And the case falls apart, the little latches don't work, and when you pick it up, it opens up and all your sockets and all your bits go everywhere, rolling around on the floor, and then you got to spend half an hour picking them all up, putting them back in the right little places. Well, this has quite a nice little case. Let me show you. Right, look at this, right? It's just plain. There's nothing special on it. You've got nice little latches like that. Nice little latch there like that. And they're nice and solid. They're not going to open up. When you lift this up, you know, they're not going to open up. So that's good. It's got a nice sturdy handle on it as well. And I do think the case is just as important as the tools inside. You know, a lot of people neglect cases and things and toolboxes, but they're just as important because they carry the tools. You know? So we open it up like that. And I'll zoom out a little bit so you can have a bit of a better look and you can see the whole thing. It's got, this is why I say that it'll serve you. I mean, I've been using this. I used this oil filter tool the other day to get an oil filter off of on my camper van, and that worked all right. We got different sized ratchets, and the ratchets seem okay. I've used this one and the little one. Now the little ones, they will serve you for your Nitro cars and your RC cars, you know. But this is what I mean. This will serve you for multiple different things. You won't need to buy one for your Nitro cars and your RC cars, and then because they don't go big enough, you got to buy another one for your real car, you know, and all the other stuff that you might be doing. You got nice smooth joints. on your ratchets. You got metric. That's the wrong one. That's a 11. That's a 12. You got extension bars. Nice extension bars. Yeah, I just think this is a good set for most people. And I'm quite passionate about it, if I'm honest. You've got some Allen keys. You know, they'll always come in handy. It's nice when you get a nice set of Allen keys, but you've also got different little bits. You've got screwdriver bits. You've got, or some people call them star bits, but they're Torx bits. Little Allen bits as well. So you can put them on the screwdriver. Make them into a screwdriver. Like, you've got your little handle there for them. So that's handy. So, you know, you get some socket sets where it's just sockets. But this is spanners from 8mm all the way to 19mm on your spanners. So, you know, sometimes you might need a spanner and a socket. Well, as long as it's 19, up to 19, you can get your 19mm socket out. This goes up to 32, by the way. But you can get your 19mm socket out, put it on your ratchet, get your 19mm spanner, you know, do your thing. So, yeah, I just think this is a really good, and you've got little extension bars there as well. All your sockets. Let's have a closer look. So there we go. Look, yeah, when Friday Parts, they reached out to me and they said, look, do you want to try some of our products? I was a little bit sceptical, and I was thinking, because I get a lot of companies say things to me like that, you know, and you never know what you're going to get. Is it going to be a waste of time on both ends and things like that? But I thought I'd give this a go, and I'm quite pleased I did, to be fair. So, you know, you've also got a test light as well. So that'll come in handy. And you've got the wire for it. So you've got Allen bits that goes on your ratchets. And you've got Torx bits as well. They go on your ratchet. And then we've also got screwdriver bits as well that go on your ratchet. They seem to be of fairly good quality. Obviously they're not the best of the best, but for your normal DIY sort of person that does a bit of work on your own car and a bit of work on your Nitro car, maybe a bit of work in your house, you know, putting doors on and off and whatever, you got your screwdriver bits to put doors on and off. You got Allen keys, so you can change your you know, like on your fridge freezer, you know, like you got the hinge. Sometimes you can put the door from so it opens that way, you can put it so it opens that way, can't you, on your fridge freezer? Well, you got all the tools you need to do most things in your household, as well as work on your RC cars. So yeah, got two different spark plug sockets with your little bit of plastic on the inside there to grab hold of your plug. That's a 16mm, and that other one should be a 21. Yeah, 21mm plug socket, and you've got a few long reach sockets as well. There's all your spanners, extension bars. You got a long Torx bit there for some reason. A couple of normal screwdrivers. You got a flathead and a Phillips, and obviously you got your bit there to do your bits and bobs there. And there's your little. Oh, is that the one? No. There's your thing to go on there. That is a reducer. So yeah, and that's a what can I call that one? Make it bigger. So yeah, thought I'd show you that, and it is a sponsor, so there is a link that you can click on to go and buy yourself one. So yeah, quite pleased with these gloves as well. I said I'd take XL. I was expecting them to be a bit small, but these are XL. They actually fit, you know, really, really well, and they seem quite good quality as well. I've been wearing them a few times to do a few bits and bobs on some trailers and other stuff, and really nice gloves. Friday Parts. Fix it once, fix it right. Yeah? Well, if that is a good slogan, that's a good motto, as the Americans call it. You got goggles, you can get goggles from them as well. They gave me these goggles, tinted yellow and clear, and also you can even get like knee pads and stuff from them. Yeah, I thought that was really impressive. So there we go. There's a link in the description that you can click on. Go and have a look at this, and go and have a look on their website as well, because they do some interesting things. They don't just do tools, they do parts for tractors, lawnmowers, cars. You know, you can get oil filters, oils, any kind of stuff. They do PPE, you know, your personal protective equipment's what it's called properly, but your gloves and your goggles and your knee pads and your overalls and all that kind of stuff you can get from there as well. So if you like to look at this socket set, go and have a look at it and see what you think of it, and maybe get yourself one. Maybe it'll be a Christmas present, maybe it'll be an early Christmas present for yourself, or maybe you'll wrap it up for somebody else. Just noticed this spanner's around the wrong way. What are you like? Leave in the comments as well. When it comes to your socket sets, do you like everything to be in its correct place? Do you just kind of throw things around or whatever? I like all the spanners to be facing in the same direction, so they're all facing downwards, all the same way. And I like all the sockets to be in their actual respective holes. You know what I mean? So sometimes you might get them mixed up. No, I like them to be all proper, so that they're in the right place. So I know that I've got an 8mm. Well, no, I need a couple of sizes bigger. I need a 10. I can just go 1, 2. There's the 10. I haven't got to fanny around going, oh, no, that's that one. Oh, bloody hell, that's 11. Right, where's the 10 then? Oh, 10's over here. I haven't got to do that. I do like them regimental, I must say. And also, it's a part of looking after what you've got. You know, if you like what you've got, you look after it. So, and this is a socket set that you will want to look after. So there we go. Thought I'd show that to you because I was very happy about it. Let me know in the comments as well if you bought yourself one, or maybe you've already been using Friday parts for your tools and parts for cars and stuff. If you already use them, let me know in the comments. I want to know all about it. I'll catch you a lot later on. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in RC boats, we've got a lot of Nitro boats coming up really soon. We're going to be going out on the pond. We're going to be doing, I've got 2 of these. I've got a tugboat which is going to be going out in the water relatively soon, and we've got some Nitro cars as well that I've been doing up, that we're going to be going and having a little look at. And I've been using this socket set to do some of the bits and bobs on my buggy as well. So there we go. See you later, you lot. Thanks for watching. All the best. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's not even December yet. It's probably December by the time you're watching this. So Merry Christmas. Have a good one.